Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Brian Michael Bendis, Dave Marquez's Civil War II, issue number 5. That's right, guys. It seems like a little while since we had a issue of Civil War II come out, and we got word that this series has been extended to another issue. So hopefully their story will be told. We do know why the series was delayed because of Marquez's wife, I think, had a baby, so that's why it has been delayed. But nevertheless, this series, for me, the event has been really well done. I love seeing the tension between the Marvel heroes on what they believe is what's right and what they believe is wrong, where Iron Man believes in protecting the future, and Captain Marvel, Carol, she believes in change in the future. So the artwork is really well done in this book, once again, by David Marquez. It's actually top notch, as you can see here, as we get to see our heroes finally battle. All that suspension, all that tension has actually finally, arisen, and these heroes go in for a battle. It's nonstop action pretty much through this entire issue, and the colors are really well done. Love seeing all the characters' facial expressions in this book, and love seeing the battles that were taking place between certain heroes here. The book does a nice job of describing all the characters on the book and who's on Captain Marvel's side and who is on actually Iron Man's side. And I thought that was a lot of fun. So, and that happens right after the title page right here. And it's pretty cool, as you get to see with Carol. You have the Ultimates that is on there. You have the Guardians of the Galaxy, Extraordinary X-Men, Alpha Flight, and the Inhumans are on her side. And then Iron Man's side, you have all new X-Men are on there. You have the all different Avengers, obviously. And then you got some miscellaneous heroes in there. So now that we went over the artwork, what was this issue about? Well, in every event, there's always that balls to the wall action, sequence that happens. Well, this is the book that has that. This is that part where we had all this buildup and all this tension between all the heroes, and finally all hell breaks loose. And you wind up seeing all the heroes, again, just fighting against each other. And that's what this book is really about. And you wind up seeing, oh, please stop, don't carry on with this fight. How did you do this? How'd you do that? And it was cool seeing how these heroes fought each other. I love Magic, how she teleported Captain America Sam Wilson to a different part, as he's like, I'm not going to fight you, you're a girl and blah, blah, blah. And she transports her to like Hollywood, which I thought was hilarious. But you got to see all the different types of interactions of characters when they were battling. And really, that's what happened in this issue. The Inhumans wind up seeing what's going on. They're seeing that the heroes are at war with each other. The Inhumans make their appearance in the book, and right when Ulysses gets there, he winds up seeing this vision, and the vision is crazy. It's another like doomsday scenario, but this time it doesn't have to do with the Hulk. Now, this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to see it, fast forward this part and come back and see me and talk about it. But he sees this doomsday scenario, and we have Miles Morales holding Captain America, Steve Rogers, and he's dead. And he has a spike through his chest, and his shield is broken, and that's the vision that they get. Now, just because Captain America is dead and Miles is holding him doesn't mean that Miles committed the crime. You just see him holding the character. Maybe he found them. So right away, though, what happens is that Miss Marvel is totally destroyed about the whole situation. Captain Marvel just sits there and says, "Kid, I'm sorry, but you're under arrest." So that's what happens there. Right away, Carol is thinking that Miles is going to commit the crime. He's going to kill Captain America. And right away, what has she done? She thinks of the worst, and she's going to put Miles under arrest. So, and that's how the issue ends. So what do I think about Civil War II, issue number 5? Thought this was the weakest issue so far in the series. Only because that this book was just filled of fighting and it never really progressed the story any further. Now, the cliffhanger was quite interesting to see what happens, seeing that vision from Ulysses on what Miles Morales does to Captain America. But again, we don't know if it's actually true or not. We just see him holding him. Again, whether he committed the true crime or not, it's still yet to be determined here. But very little story progression, lots of action. I don't mind action, but when you wait for a while for an issue and all you get is a bunch of fighting and little story progression, it's a little disappointing. Artwork was okay. Artwork was really good, I'm sorry, but I just wanted more story here. So we'll see where it goes from here. I'm going to give this one 3.75 out of 5. Definitely the weakest issue, again, out of the series so far, but it wasn't a horrible issue. It's just very little story progression. So, guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of Civil War II, issue number 5. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you think happened to Captain America and Ulysses' vision? Do you think that this actually happens? Do you think Miles Morales caused the crime? Do you think that maybe someone else is wearing the costume? Give me all those theories in the comments below and keep that discussion going. And guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until then, till the next comic book review, this is Mike Spicer signing off. Take care, guys. Bye.